Alright, everyone, I'm gonna get them done. I'm here to give you my review for WWE Smackdown for... Let me actually check the date on this show. I don't even know. No way I can just check it. I believe it's January 29th, 2015. And they had to change it up. The Smackdown's taking place in Hartford, Connecticut. I should have gone to the Smackdown. This was the Smackdown I was supposed to go to, but you know, Mother Nature's a bitch. Actually, I'm gonna put in this title, as you can see, hashtag Mother Nature's still a bitch. That sounds good. Anyhow, let's get to the show. So we have Byron Saxton, Michael Cole, and Jerry the King Lawler on commentary, and then Triple H comes out. He was kind of in babyface mode for a little bit. Talked about the snowstorm, how they couldn't have Raw, but they had it anyways. And now they're just going to have SmackDown on in Hartford, Connecticut anyways. Talks about how the Super Bowl was this Sunday, which is today. And talks about how... makes fun of the football scandal that goes on, where apparently the Patriots aired out the balls, makes like sexual jokes about that. Talked about how he's going to deal with Stin at Fastlane. And he talked about the controversial part of the match when The Rock came in and helped Roman Reigns win. And he says he's going to make an earth-shattering announcement. That's going to have on Raw this Monday, that's going to have the WWE Universe so happy. And Roman Reigns comes out, says there's nothing controversial about it. I won. And Triple H says, yes, you did, Roman. Let's see if you can win this match. And then the Big Show come out and now they're going to have a match. I thought this was fine. It was actually pretty good stuff. I thought it was fine. And I forgot to mention that I don't have to go to school tomorrow now because of the snowstorm. So I'm going to actually watch all of the shows that I missed now. So that's a good thing. But yeah. SmackDown's been pretty good so far. So let's see how good it can get. Alright, so now we got Roman Reigns versus Big Show. This was actually a pretty good match. Roman Reigns clotheslines, or at least throws Big Show over the top rope 3 times in this match. And then Big Show works on the injured leg of Roman Reigns. He actually has him in this weird submission move, and Roman Reigns uses the ropes to break it. And then he does a Hurricane, like a head scissors to Big Show over the ropes. That was awesome. Then he hit the drop kick, and then Roman Reigns does like his 5 moves of doom, I guess. He gets Big Show up for the Samoan drop. Then he goes hits like a springboard clothesline to the outside on Big Show. Goes for the Superman punch. Big Show counters with a choke slam. Covers him. Reigns kicks out. Big Show goes to go off the top rope. Reigns hits 2 Superman punches on him. And then just throws him off the top turnbuckle, which I thought was awesome. And then spears Big Show for the win. So I thought that was great. They made Roman Reigns look really strong here. I thought it was awesome. And then Vince McMahon announces that the WWE Network is free all the month of February until Fastlane, I think, for new subscribers. So we get gypped. You would think that the people that help you get 1 million subscribers would at least get something, but I guess not. But I guess they want to get more subscribers, but okay. But yeah, I thought this was I actually thought this was good stuff. The match between Big Show and Reigns was good, and that's about it. So I thought this has actually been a pretty good SmackDown so far. Let's see if it can keep impressing me. So Seth Rollins comes out, pretty much brags about his performance in the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match, and says that he still has a chance to win the title because he has the Money in the Bank briefcase. So then he's like, I'm feeling so good right now. I'm going to call out an open challenge, and anybody who wants to come out, just come get me. And he says no one's going to come out here. So then Ryback comes out. He gets attacked by J&J Security, which is Jamie Noble and Joey Mercury. And they're attacking him. Eric Rowan comes out, blasts through the security. But before Eric Rowan can get in the ring, Rollins hits an Enzuigiri on Rowan, then continues to beat down Ryback. Then Dolph Ziggler comes out and tries to attack Rollins, but he escapes. He gets thrown into the announce table. Ryback tries to shell shock them, but the J&J security get Rollins free. Ziggler tries to grab Jamie Noble, but he escapes. Eric Rowan tries to put J&J security back in the ring, but Rollins hits like a high knee, like a Randy Savage knee for the spine of Eric Rowan. Then they escape. I thought actually this was actually great stuff. Rollins pretty much owned everybody because he pretty much kicked everybody's ass. So I thought that was great. Then Kane pretty much talks about how he's going to beat the crap out of Daniel Bryan in the casket match. I kind of zoned out during his promo because nowadays when Kane talks, I don't give a crap. And Jey Uso is going to have to have a match, and I'll talk about it when I get there. But I actually thought this was great stuff. SmackDown's actually live, too. I've been forgetting to mention that. SmackDown, it was live. The reason why I forget to mention it is because I'm watching it on the recorder. But SmackDown, when it did happen, was live. So I just want to make sure I mention that. But yeah, SmackDown's actually been great so far. So I can't wait to see what happens next. Alright, so we got Jey Uso with Jimmy Uso and Naomi versus Tyson Kidd with Cesaro and Natalya. This was fucking awesome. I actually thought this was pretty good. I actually thought, this was good. Tyson Kidd looked fucking dominant in this match. He pretty much works on the leg of Jey Uso. At one point, Jey Uso tried to dive on Tyson Kidd, and Tyson Kidd counter with an enziguri. I thought that was great. And then Jey Uso goes to do that Umaga move that he does in the corner, that splash. And Cesaro gets on the apron. Jimmy Uso takes him out. And then Tyson Kidd goes after the ankle, hit the neck breaker. It's like that fisherman's neck breaker move for the win. And then Tyson Kidd gets the victory. I thought it was great. Tyson Kidd looked dominant in this match. Jey Uso got like little offense in this match. Tyson Kidd got all the offense in. So I thought this was great. And I'm assuming they're going to do the Usos versus Cesaro and Kidd for the tag belts at Fastlane. So I thought this was pretty good stuff. Alright, so Rusev and Lana are out there. Rusev talks about how he should have won the Royal Rumble match. He should have been the one facing Brock Lesnar for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. He says that America threw a guy like John Cena out there who's not as hungry. He's just a waste of his time. So then he says that he'll easily go through John Cena at Fastlane. The match should be happening at WrestleMania though, so it really kind of isn't a botch. So then John Cena comes out, talked about all his accolades, said he's the face of the WWE, and said he's going to be the first one to beat Rusev, and says that he held the U.S. title before Rusev had pubes, and Lana had boobs. That was funny. So then Cena wants to fight right now. Lana tells Rusev not to waste his time, so he leaves. Then Cena says after Fastlane, Rusev will lose his first match, and the champ will be here. The champ is here, so I don't know now if this is going to get turned into a United States Championship match. But let me say it. Let's just say it does, and John Cena wins that title. He's never losing that belt. What mid-card guy is going to be able to beat Cena for that belt? Tell me. The only person I could think of would be Sheamus. That's about it. And then we find out at Fastlane that Nikki Bella is going to defend the Divas title against Paige. I don't even remember the last time they announced a Divas title match when it wasn't like the week of the pay-per-view. So, good job. So, the Bellas come up, Nikki and Brie. They make fun of her skin, talk about how they brought the Blizzard over to SmackDown. I thought that was funny. And talk about how she's like a vampire. Paige tries to attack him. The numbers overcome her, and Nikki hits the forearm on her. It was fine. But I thought this segment was fine. I kind of hate the fact that John Cena, though, let me just get to that real quick, made Rusev look like a joke because he cut the very John Cena promo that he always cuts, But oh well. I have my concerns about John Cena facing Rusev. Well, Rusev facing Cena. Rusev being thrown at Cena because look where everyone else goes with Cena. And I'm gonna actually make a video about that when I get the chance. Alright, so now we have Golden Stardust versus the Ascension, which consists of Connor and Victor. And before the match starts, Gold and Stardust are arguing about who's going to start the match. Eventually, Stardust just starts the match. And the Ascension kick his ass for a while, and then Goldust gets the hot tag. Everything, he's going off in the Ascension. And then Stardust tags himself back in. And Goldust is like, what are you doing? I have everything going my way. So then he gets behind the referee's back when he goes to hit like his disaster kick kind of move. Connor shoves Stardust off the ropes, and then they hit the Fallen Man for the win. And the Ascension goes over. And I actually like this. The reason why I like this is because they're gonna. It looks like they're starting. Finally, I hope they finally do it this year. They've been putting it off for far too long. It should have happened last year. I hope they finally do Goldust versus Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 31. I hope they finally do it. It looks like they're going in that direction. I hope they finally pull the trigger and do it. So I hope they finally do it. I don't know how Cody Rhodes is gonna work the match. If he'll work the match as Cody Rhodes himself or Stardust, I don't know. But I hope they finally set up that match. I hope they finally do it this year. But other than that, this was pretty good stuff. And throughout the night, Corporate Kane has been just standing around the casket, just standing there. And then he did, and now he did like an evil laugh closing the casket. So, whatever. Alright, so Miz and Mizdow, there was this magician there was this wizard, but it was a magician really. They called him a wizard though. And it was back there. It was R-Truth, Zack Ryder, Alicia Fox, and Summer Rae. All those people are jobbers pretty much. But he's doing a magic trick. He turns like a cookie into like something else. I don't know. And then the Miz and Mizdow come up and he's like, oh, let's do a magic trick. The guy's like, oh, I always wanted to do a magic trick with the nameless. And then he's like, thank you. He's like, I was just talking about Mizdow. I'm a huge fan. And Miz is like, he's just a stunt double. I'm the A-list. I'm the fit star. So then they do this magic trick where they like turn like an egg. And I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I was just watching Mizdow do the magic trick. It was funny. The egg ends up being real. It was supposed to be a fake egg, and he breaks it over Miz's head, and Mizdow laughs. The only thing that made this good was Mizdow. When in doubt, look at Mizdow. That should be like a catchphrase. And then Bray Wyatt cut the promo backstage and asked, what makes you smile? Is it spending family time, family time? What is it? And he says that no matter what it is, that what happens next, you won't be able to smile. Well, it'll be hard for you to smile. So then Corporate Kane comes out and he's about to have his casket match with Bryan. So I don't really know what was supposed to happen. I thought Wyatt was going to have a match with someone. And then I don't know. But I guess they needed something for Wyatt to do on the show. So they just had him cut this promo. I thought it was weird. This SmackDown was probably the worst thing that's happened. The only reason I enjoyed the Magic skit was because of Mizdow. But other than that, Bray Wyatt's promo wasn't that bad. He just went nowhere. So, other than that, it wasn't really that good. Alright, so now we have the main event. Corporate Kane versus Daniel Bryan in a casket match. This was actually a pretty good match. Corporate Kane and Daniel Bryan just pretty much brawl in the beginning. And Daniel Bryan tries to run at Kane and do like a knee, but Kane moves out of the way. And then Kane just pretty much dominates Daniel Bryan. He hits big boots. He hits he suplexes a rib burst into the ropes and hits a big boot and tries to put him in the casket. It fails. Then Daniel Bryan makes a comeback. Drop kicks Kane through the ropes. He dives on Kane off like the top turnbuckle. And then Daniel Bryan tries to do it again, but then Kane catches him and rams him spine first into the steel post. Throws him tries to put him in the casket. Bryan fights out of it. He almost closes the casket on Kane. Bryan fights out of it. Then Bryan tries to go off the casket and dive on Kane. Kane counters with the right hand. Then Kane's just dominating Bryan. Hit the DDT on him. Bryan though tries to hit a bunch of knees And Kane never goes in the casket. He goes to go for it again. Kane counters. And then, he counters with a chokeslam. Bryan and Kane fight on the outside. Brawl. Bryan dives on Kane. And then, he hits a drop kick into Kane. Goes to throw him into the timekeeper's area. Kane counters and throws Bryan into the timekeeper's area. Kane throws Bryan over the announce table, hits him with the chair, goes for the tombstone. Bryan counters, and then he does the drop kick. Kane counters into a choke slam, and then Bryan gets Kane in the yes lock and tries to put him in the casket, fails, and then Kane goes for another choke slam on Bryan. Bryan counters. Kane goes to run at him, charge at him. Bryan pulls down the rope, hits a flying knee, and then Bryan closes the casket on Kane. Bryan wins. I thought it was a great main event. It was pretty good stuff. And as for SmackDown, I thought it was actually a really good show. There was really nothing I hated on this show. The only thing I hated is that I could have been at the show, but then Mother Nature decided to be a bitch. So you don't want that. So thanks Mother Nature for being a bitch, because if it was good on TV, imagine how good it would be in real life, well, live. So this is what I had to say to you, Mother Nature. Right there. So yeah. Fuck you, Mother Nature. You're still a bitch.